Hi, Assalamu alaikum, Halalia Eats here, filming with Feed the Lion Asia. So today I'm at Nanami Ramen, which is in Jakarta, Indonesia, and I'm going to be trying some of their famous, authentic halal chicken ramen. It's the first of its kind in Indonesia, so I cannot wait to get stuck in. So come and eat with me.
Catering to a mostly Muslim audience, they're certified halal with no pork or alcohol being served on the premises. Diners can opt to sit outdoors facing a swimming pool or inside the colourful and bright eating space watching the chefs prepare their meals.
Thank you. Beautiful. So here I have an Agora Sohbats noodle bowl. Agora Sohbats literally translates as soupless oil-based noodles. And this looks amazing. It's served with seaweed, crispy chicken skin, some scallions, some ground chicken, some Chinese greens, and of course that roasted chicken and a beautiful soft cooked egg. Now I've been advised there's only one way to eat Agora Sohbats, and that's by going in with a round of vinegar and a round of chili. Don't want to put too much in, and you mix. Wow, look at that egg yolk. Right, Bismillah. You get the richness of the egg yolk coating those thick noodles. Now soba noodles are usually made with buckwheat, but these ones are not buckwheat noodles. However, they have a really nice bite. They're al dente. I get lots of ginger, hint of garlic, and that vinegar definitely cuts through that richness, which is definitely needed in this dish. Wow, and what I didn't notice was a lot of the flavour is actually at the bottom of this dish. So even though it's soupless, there is a tiny bit of soup in there. So meaty and it's so rich, but it's not as heavy as a beef essence or a beef stock. It's still got that lightness of chicken, but it's so meaty, and all of those flavours together really marry really well. I absolutely love the flavours and the different textures that you get in this dish, from the silkiness of the egg to the crunch of the chicken skin to the bite in the noodles and the savouriness of the seaweed. I would give this a 3.5 out of 5. So here we have the Sapporo don, which is ground chicken with partially cooked egg on top of rice. I love how it's super brown on the outside and white on the inside. And look at the colours of this yolk, just so magnificently orange. Itadakimasu. That is lovely. The ground chicken has lots of sweet notes in there. I can taste the ginger, I can taste some garlic, I can taste some sesame oil, and it's very sweet and earthy. And that lovely egg just cuts through that sweetness and gives it such a lovely texture. I love that it's partially cooked like this because it just makes it so soft and glossy around all of that meat. I would give this a 3. Now to try the spicy miso ramen, which is the dish that I've been looking forward to the most since arriving here. It's made with these beautiful meat juices with excellent quality chicken stock and chicken miso base. It's got the roasted chicken, some ground chicken, partially cooked egg, and Asian spinach. This is the chef's speciality, so I'm really looking forward to this. I'm gonna go in with just the soup first. The first thing I got was the spice, but it's also got this really rich, creamy almost flavour to it. get the essence of the chicken, and you also get that fermented taste from the miso, and they marry together very, very well. I can't wait to get a proper bite of this now. Wow, look at this. I'm not doing it justice, but the colors and the flavors of this are amazing. I don't know how I'm gonna fit all this in my mouth, but I'm gonna give it a go. They're not thick like the Agora Soba noodles. They're a lot thinner, and they're straight noodles as well, which they make in the kitchen. That tied with all the meats is fantastic. I would give this a 4.5 out of 5. The flavors are so complex and so rich. Wow. Fantastic. Guys, this food is so nice that even my clothes wanted a little bit of it. That's what happens when you eat ramen and these juicy, succulent noodles. Your clothes might get caught up in collateral damage. Next up we have Yakiniku, which is thin strips of beef on top of rice. And this has been sauteed with finely ground onions, garlic, and it's got scallions and chili. So let's give this a go. I love how thin the beef strips are. They're almost falling off of my fork. Wow, this is actually very different from what I was expecting. It's a little bit sweet, and you can taste the onions and the garlic. However, I thought it was going to be a little bit more fatty, but it's not at all. The meat tastes very lean and very fresh and not greasy or gritty at all. This is very good quality meat and very good quality cooking. This is a very lovely dish. It's something that I could see myself eating on a weeknight. I'll give this dish a 3 out of 5. And here we have this gigantic plate of chicken katsu curry. Let's do the crispy test. Can you hear that? Nice and crispy. So katsu curry is a Japanese curry. It's very, very different from Indian or Indonesian curries. It's made with a curry powder and vegetables, and then it's blended together. It's a little bit sweeter than the usual Indian curry, but it is absolutely delicious. So let's see how this one tastes. Oh, I love that crunch of that chicken. It smells amazing. A nice lashing of that curry sauce on top. Wow. This curry sauce is so rich with flavor. In fact, I think it's actually got pieces of chicken inside it, which makes it even more flavoursome than any other katsu curry that I've had. It's not as sweet as the other curries either. It's a little bit more umami, which gives it that really, really beautifully authentic Tokyo taste. This chicken as well, may I add, has been breaded and fried to perfection. It was even crunchier in my mouth than I thought it was gonna be. Inside the breading, the chicken tastes like it's got some kind of marinade. So it's not just a seasonless chicken. It's got its own flavors too, which is wonderful. I would give this a 4.5 out of 5. This is a wonderful katsu curry. And it was just like the gift that kept on giving. All in all, my time at Nanami Ramen has been absolutely fantastic. The dishes have been super authentic, really, really wholesome, very hearty, top quality ingredients. And they haven't just been tailored to the Muslim palate or the halal audience. They've actually been created keeping that authenticity in mind, and it doesn't get lost in any of these dishes. The standout dish for me was the spicy miso ramen with all of those really rich, robust and complicated flavors that just lit up my mouth absolutely gorgeous. But the katsu curry was definitely a close second, which was unlike anything that I've ever eaten before. However, not to take away from the rest of the dishes that I think were amazing also. Make sure when you come to Jakarta, you check out Indonesia's only authentic halal ramen restaurant. Until next time, make sure you check out my written blog on feedthelion.co.uk for Nanami Ramen, and make sure you check out any other vlogs that I've written too. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Make sure you like, subscribe and share with all of your friends and family.